Okay, put it over here. And then Charles is Alright. Alright, so we have a play. So, yeah. Okay, here. Okay. You can say that in a car. Mom, chickens are the best animals in the world. I can't wait to see them.
No, they're not.
Kids, stop fighting. We're almost there.
I didn't want to do this.
This is going to be great. We're here.
Just get out of the car.
Bye. Love you too. Hi, kids. Welcome to our chicken farm. I'm Farmer Bill, and this is Farmer Susan. Are you kids ready?
Yeah!
Right this way. These are the chickens.
How many chickens are on this farm?
Every farm has about 4,000 to 10,000 chickens. Aren't they harmless?
No, they can attack me.
Actually, chickens are very harmful. What?
I told you so.
I'm Carl, scientist who studies chicken manure. Why don't you explain to these kids what you really mean? See, when the farmers leave chicken manure on the farms, it ends up into the bay.
So what?
The phosphate nutrients in the chicken manure gets into the water and creates algae bloom. Oh, the algae blocks the sunlight, leaving no way for the seagrass to grow. Why is that so important? The seagrass is food for many animals and a place for tiny fish to hide. Farmers do not have responsibility. Oh, I don't need to pick it up. Oh. Farmers do not have responsibility for the chicken manure from their farms.
What? I have to pick up my dogs too.
Sarah, stop interrupting. I want to learn. Well, if you don't pick up your dog's droppings, then you will get a fine of $100. And that is the start of the bill we want to get passed. We want farmers to be responsible for the chicken manure from their farm. Just like we are for our dogs' food. Hey, I got something to say. Go ahead. I heard that every year a Raven Stadium can be filled with chicken manure twice, but instead we fill the bay. That is indeed correct. Touchdowns! Wow, that's so cool.
That's disgusting.
So, what can we do, Carl? You could compost the chicken manure and make it into fertilizer. I use it as fertilizer. Farmers do use it as fertilizer, but they are over-fertilizing. We need to send the fertilizer to other states for them to use. Us farmers make trenches to keep the manure from getting into the bay. I actually have some around the farm. That is a great start. Start? In order for all this chicken manure to stop from getting into the bay, we need to get the bill passed.
Explain, please.
The bill, also known as the Poultry Litter Management Act, would require chicken companies to pick up all excess manure from their growing operations, allowing farmers and growers to retain the manure necessary to fertilize their own crops and ensure that the chicken companies dispose of excess manure in a way that does not harm the environment or communities. My mind just exploded. Well, kids, you learned a lot today. Your mom's here. See you later. I hope you come back soon. Thank you. I hope they behave.
I actually have fun.
And then that was the play. So we're going to follow up with this. And at my school, back in elementary, we have an environmental fair every year. And it's just kind of cool little tips and a lot of people come. So we're going to have a stand at the environmental fair about this, just to inform many families. And yeah. Do you have any questions?
Oh, sure.
Sure, a whole bunch.
All right, so we get started with questions. All right, so from how did you decide on this particular problem to study? Did you look at other problems before deciding on this one?
We did look
Yes.
at other problems, but we decided with this because we live near a bunch of water in the Chesapeake Bay, and this affects mostly our environment, so it was important to us to try to solve it.
But mostly how we came up with the idea is this guy came and he told us, and he said, do you want me to tell you about this? Because there's a big problem in the bay, so he told us all about it later on. So now we know the dangers of chicken manure.
And where was this guy from?
I'm not.
He's
Team
going
Water.
past
It's
the
right here. It's right
Oh.
here on the poster we made. It's kind of.
It's like a Team Water.
Team Water.
Team Water.
Team Water Act.
Okay, so all right.
Green.
All right.
And we also sent a letter, or we tried to give it to them in person, but they weren't there at the legislative breakfast. To Nick Kitke and Simon Air.
Also,
Yeah.
about the bill we want to get passed.
But they weren't there, so we just delivered to their office, and they got it. They said it was good.
So you attended the legislative
Yeah.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Well,
gotten any response?
Yeah, from Simon Aaron at Tricky.
Uh,
They like the idea.
So let me ask you a little bit about this idea. So when you imagine this going, you said it would go get picked up somehow, composted, and sent to other states. Did you look at maybe like the how-tos? Does it go in a truck, a train? How much would it cost?
We didn't really look at how to transport it.
Uh-huh.
Well, one of our solutions was, so since the chicken farmers have all this stacked up in New York,
Yeah, they're too much, right?
yes, instead of putting it into the bay,
Uh-huh.
they could make it into fertilizer for the plants.
Yeah, okay, so, but then there might be too much for that one farm and you wanna ship some of
Yeah.
it or
Yeah, to
send
other
it.
states.
Uh-huh, so just be like, putting it in a truck. and
Yep.
Selling it to another state. Okay, alright, good.
Have you gotten any responses or learned about other states being interested in purchasing?
Was it? I feel like it was Illinois. Somewhere like that.
Yeah,
When the guy came in, we did. Only place we really sent was Simon Aaron at Tricky. We did get a response from them.
Okay. So and besides that expert who came in and talked to you about it, what other research did you do to, to get behind this idea of, yeah, we have to support the bill, and we have to start helping the day out?
we found websites. I know one of them was like Maryland University.
Oh yeah, that was University of Maryland. College.
And they were doing research on chicken liver, and we found a website that had tons of information.
Okay.
And also, we were doing some research and we found a graph that showed that agricultural waste was the #1 waste in the bay. So that definitely inspired me.
Yeah.
And then can I ask one more?
Yes.
Well, thank you. So where did the idea of this presentation come from? How'd y'all come up with it?
Well,
Create it?
we really like doing plays, and it's really interesting. So we kind of just got all the facts and we just put it together.
Like, we've all had like a little bit either just like maybe a play or vodka dance or any kind of dance.
What kind of dance?
Well, we can do dance, like there's a vodka
At the
dance
school.
company
At the
that's
school,
like-
At your school?
Yeah, but we
Like,
want to have
me
the
and her
environmental fair stand.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what.
Same school?
Yeah.
We all just like really presenting to like a big crowd and to be able to show it.
So you're artistic scientists, huh?
We do not have stage fright.
Artistic
They don't have
engineers.
No, nobody is.
I could tell. Very nice. Well, awesome job, guys.
All right,
Good job.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Well done.